Hey fellow YouTubers, this video is intended not as a bashing video. This video is just more of a educational video. These are Beats by Dre Pros that I purchased using a lot of the tips that were found here on YouTube. These are fakes. I want to go over the differences that I noticed. I do not have a legitimate pair in front of me, but I did order a brand new cable directly from Munster because I thought there was an issue with my headphones that could be fixed with the cable. Once I got that cable, I knew for sure that these were fakes. These are the best fakes that I think exist in the world. But let's go over the differences. Let me also preface this by stating that I purchased these used from a pawn shop. I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to return these. Luckily, I got a return policy on them. And I guess I just have to keep on trying to find a set somewhere else, or maybe go with the studios or something like that. But I really wanted these to work, I'll tell you what. Anyways, let's start for this. Now, number one, a lot of people say that the BeatsPro should be spaced out. This one just happens to be full. BeatsPro. The picture on the box, to me, I compared it with some other boxes that I've seen at the Apple Store. It looks very similar. It's not terrible, but it's not great. All the lettering is embossed on the box, so that's completely done like I would expect. Now, Dre's face, this is where it gets a little weird, because a lot of people say that you can't see the ear, you can't see the neck. To me, I can see the neck. To me, I can see the ear. To me, his face looks in between from some of the pictures I've seen and then some of the other pictures I've seen. So I can't tell you on that one. This residue here is from the sticker from the pawn shop. Obviously, we have the beatsbydre.com/monstercable.com. Mine's a straight up and down line. Back of the box, here's your standard pictures here. To me, the picture here does look kind of odd, but it's just it's so hard to tell. And the UPC symbol, see if I can get that in focus here. There we go. The MHBTS number, I've heard that if it's bold, means it's fake. This one is not. Everything states that this thing is legit. Please forgive the focus. Then this side of the box is standard. I mean, I don't think there's an issue here. Anyways, on the bottom of the box, normally the Beats Pros do not come with a serial number on the bottom of the box, and everything else looks normal. So let's go ahead and open this up and go with another difference. Back here on the back of the jacket, see if I can get this here. As you can see, the overflow looks normal to me, where the headphone goes over top the front of the jacket. And inside the box, it looks normal to me, like it would be assembled, except for that it's a little odd to me. But again, not having the real ones in hand, I can't compare. The front of the box looks totally normal to me. And here's where some of the differences come that I found a little odd, but I had to give it the benefit of the doubt because it was from a pawn shop. We have the manual and warranty here, which is the Munster Beats by Dre. And then on the back, we do have the sound manners in there. Not the sound manners, but the Munster, the Welcome to the World of Munster, and it did not come with the Turn It Up catalog. But again, I have to give it the benefit of the doubt because it's from a pawn shop. However, I did open this up. Every bit of the font inside of this manual is faded. Every bit of the font it looks just cheap. The pages, they look cheap. And it's actually a miscut manual. I found this out like 2 days ago. The bottom of the manual is it's not level. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's not level with the writing. And it's miscut. Everything else seems to be normal to me. Here's where another issue I have. I have a red cleaning cloth. Every one I've seen is black. And to me, that looks like it may have come from a pair of studios or solos. And again, I have to give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, he may have switched out, the person that owned this before may have switched out the cloth. I don't know. But the cloth to me looks cheap. And it's actually fraying in some places. Let's see if I can find that here. Yeah, down here in this corner, it's fraying, which I definitely know. I don't expect Monster to have a fraying cable like that, or a fraying cloth like that. Everything over here is normal. The box is kind of falling apart, but I mean, again, if it's been around for so many years, I mean, I know I don't expect the box to do that, but I don't know. Inside here was the cloth, that was the bag, which by all accounts is exactly like I would expect. Here's where I determined today that the headphones are fake 100%. On top, you will see the fake cable. This is the fake cable. Now, it is wound tightly, and it is kind of folded, and I can understand that because it was wound tightly at the pawn shop, and it was really just folded up like it shouldn't have been. Here's the real cable. And it's significantly longer. It's actually about 2 inches longer completely. Here's a couple other differences I noticed. Let's see if I can get some focus on it. Forgive my focus, guys. I'm doing this on my phone. Anyways, if you can see, under the B, under that letter B there, this is a completely straight black piece. The black piece is straight, and there's no bevel at all, and it's literally maybe 2 inches from the straight piece to the cable itself. Now here, hopefully I can get this in focus here. As you can see, there's a bevel there. Right under my pointer finger, there's a bevel. That is not indicative on the fake one, or the real ones. And there's a good, at least 3 inches between the bevel here and the coil. The cable from Monster directly feels smooth. It feels different than this fake cable. This fake cable feels like plastic. It's very rubbery in texture. The coil is very different. The coil is actually longer and tighter wound. My set did not come with a 1/4 inch adapter, and everything else looks about the same. Now here's another major difference. That B there, even though it looks normal to me, this is the official B. And the font is actually skinnier. It's hard to tell, but just keep this in mind if you're looking. It's a very, very skinny font. And let's see if I can get the two side by side here for you. The fake is on the right, the real is on the left. That's a good picture right there. Now, onto the headphones themselves. By all accounts, these are exactly like the ones that were at Best Buy. I went over and I compared them. They sound almost alike to me. They sound really good. The bass is responsive. I was only able to compare one song, though, that Clarity song by Zed. And let me go just over a couple things here with you. The things that you hear. The ear cuffs are they are pretty tough to get off. The aluminum brushed aluminum around the B logo, it looks like the demo that's at Best Buy. That's the non-Monster ones. It looks like it. Now up here on this piece is rougher. This piece is smooth, and this looks like the one at Best Buy. The Monster logo here is part of the brushed aluminum. Same thing on the other side. Part of the brushed aluminum. Now, what I will tell you, I did notice this. There is, on the left ear cup, if you hold it up at the right angle to the light, and it's probably not going to come up on camera, but you can actually see a stain on the aluminum piece here. And it looks like it's been washed out. Basically like something got on it or something, but it's not smooth. It literally just looks like a stain. The actual ear cups, they feel normal to me. They feel, and they're real leather. They smell like leather. The headband seems normal to me. Very similar to the ones actually at Best Buy. I mean, I see a lot of issues here that people say are part of the real ones, but these ones are fake. I know that in my heart now. The gaps are, well, they're the gaps. Again, these are also 4-year-old headphones, which is why I was giving it the benefit of the doubt. But once I saw that original cable, I knew for certain. I mean, a lot of people say the piece on the top here, this little piece I'm about to show you, they say that if there's major gaps there is a major gap on the left, but not on the right. I mean, these are almost perfect. I mean, you can't get much more perfect. Now, no serial number, as you can see here on the right ear cup, but again, there was no serial number on the ones being demoed at Best Buy, and it's also benefit of the doubt. These things are a sticker. They can fall off over the years. I mean, these are probably from the, could easily be from the original run. The top, the stitching to me looks normal. However, I do see the wave that people are talking about where it's not completely straight. As far as the shake test, they drop. So, I don't really know what else to say. Oh, and I do know what else to say. The channels are reversed. Basically what that means, here's the right cup, here's the left cup. Sound, and I've run channel tests on this, and I've run it through multiple sources, my computer, my phone, different cords, the fake cord, the real cord. It's actually an issue inside the headphone itself. Although this is the left channel, this is coming out as the right channel. This one's coming out as the left channel. So basically, the channels are reversed. And you're hearing sound that's supposed to come out of the left in the right cup, and vice versa. That's a big deal breaker for me. Since they do sound the original, like the originals, I would keep them, but considering that I spent $200 on them, I'm going to return them. I'm going to probably save up and actually get a legitimate pair over at Apple or Best Buy and go from there. I really can't mention anything else because I can't think of anything else. If you have any questions for me, please leave it in the comments. And if you're just going to bash me and say I'm a stupid, don't even bother. I'll just delete them. This was just indicated as it was meant as a educational video, just to give people a little heads up as to what they might be buying. And as I've seen in a few other videos, honestly, if you can't afford to get them from a real source and you want real product, don't get them. Because I learned the hard way. These things look and sound and feel exactly like the real thing, but they're not. And I don't know if you can see on here also, on this ear cup, there is a dent, but I don't know if the real ones would do that. So, anyways, this is the Repo Man signing off.